Let's start with this question here. As we can see, it's a division question here. Whenever something is divided by a complex number in the form of a plus bi, what we do is we multiply it by the fraction of 1, which is a minus bi over a minus bi. And this a minus bi is what we call complex conjugates. So if something is divided by a minus bi, on the other hand, we always multiply it by the conjugate of that, which is a plus bi and over a plus bi. That's what we do. So in this case, we multiply it by 1 plus 2i over 1 plus 2i. So for the top part, the numerator, we're going to multiply them together. But if you look at the denominator, you see that it looks like the form of a minus b times a plus b, which inevitably gives us a squared minus b squared, which is 4i squared. But because I squared is just -1, so we get a plus 4. So with this way, we are able to use the identity of a squared minus b squared to actually eliminate the I in the denominator, because we don't like to see I in the denominator, just like how we rationalize a surd. So that's the reason why we always multiply by the complex conjugate on the denominator, because using that identity we can eliminate the I, and we do that every single time. So next, let's tackle this numerator part, just like how we did by expanding brackets. So when you do the multiplication, you take this, multiply by this, which gives 8. Next, we take the 8 multiplied by the positive 2i, which gives us 16i. And then we take this positive 4i times 1, which is plus 4i. Finally, we take the plus 4i multiplied by plus 2i. So positive gives us positive, and 4 times 2 is just 8. So we have plus 8i squared. But I squared is just -1, which leads to -8. Now the denominator is just 1 plus 4, which is 5. And now we have some additions to do here. So we put the real parts together, that is 8 and -8. And we also group the imaginary parts together because they are stuck with the i's. So plus 16 plus 4 together gives us 0 plus 20i over 5. But because we always express our answers in standard form, so we split this up into 2 fractions. And so the answer would just be 4i.